First thing first is you always test it. Make sure it's dead. Tester. But I know it's dead. It's been dead for days. I haven't touched it. I'm the only one in the house. So now, let's set about stripping these wires. I got 6-gauge wire because that's what was in the house beforehand. My rule of thumb has always been just replace it. Even if you don't know why, replace it the same way it was made. Well, as I'm reading literally the last point, point 6 says caution. This device is not for grounding use. Connect to only non-grounding circuits.
I have to go make a call.
Alright, it'll be okay. Be alright, says my guy. The lights aren't grounded throughout the house, and 11 range is not something that's gonna need to ground often. So knock out this bottom piece. We'll feed the wires up through it.
That's easy.
All right, come on in for a closer look view. All right, instrucciones said, doesn't matter which side, left or right, the power goes to, as long as the white's in the middle. So let's
Do that.
Oh no! Probably got to cover that up for the longer day. Let's do the black and red first. So you do this, yeah, and then I'll cut down the. When I do it here in a minute, I'm gonna give myself like this much room. Just so I can cut it down to the precise size that I need it. So I think I'll need to get them all in at the same time. No wires exposed. Oh, and phooey. When I go to do it, for real, I have to add this clamp. Thanks for reminding me. All right, got my voltometer. I always have a hard time remembering which color goes to which. If I'm not mistaken, I always think of it as I'm jumping off the car battery, right? Red is always hot, black is always... Gotcha. Okay, let's check it out here. It's not reaching. There it is. 120. Missed it. 120. Hooray! Now let's rinse and repeat. Get her mounted. Almost started to take it apart before turning the breaker off. Let's go fix that. All right. Off. And we'll test it again once we get back inside. It's dead, right? Yeah, it's dead. Can't ever be too sure. If you don't, you'll be dead. Always take the time to verify. Oh, stop, you goof. Put the doohickey, the thingamabob on there. You almost messed the whole thing up, big man. The clamp. Let's try it again. I can't feel nothing. Oh yeah, there's the bottom out. There it is. Along with glass and things. Side quest complete. Back to main mission. Just do like... And then we'll strip it out 1/2 inch. So I find the box cutter. Now I'm working right here and everything should be right here, but be precise when you can. And I can, so I will. All right, so if you didn't know, different purposed wires have different color screws. So a hot wire has this color screw, whereas the return often has this one. And also sometimes if there's a ground, they'll do a different color for the ground. Just so you can know which one's which. I don't know if there's I think there's a universal color code. I think, you know, the gold, copper, bronze, whatever color. I'm colorblind. It's for hot. Silver is usually for return. And typically I think black screw, what I've seen on some of my outlets that I've done recently, have been for the ground. That's pretty tight. All right, got my voltometer. Red is always hot. $120 and $120. Hooray! Oh my goodness, what a bottle. Let's turn the power off for now. The